Today we're unboxing the Samsung Galaxy Tab A9 Plus. Now this one is supposed to be a pretty significant jump from the previous generation, so I'm actually pretty curious to try it out and see what it's all about. Take it out of the box here. Put this aside. Now when it comes to these cheap to lower mid-range tablets, this is at least currently one of the best choices out there. Now let's grab this here. Now this one, even though it's a Plus version, they kind of changed sizes compared to the previous generation. So this is actually the same size as the regular Galaxy Tab A8. The regular A9 is actually the same size as something like the Tab 7 Lite. Now, first impressions, this actually looks really good. Let me just put it aside for a second and see if there's anything interesting inside the box, which most likely there isn't, but we're still gonna check though. Yep, it's just a USB-C cable. Alright, we don't need the box anymore. Now, for the price of $299 at launch, now you can actually find it a bit cheaper than that. Got some glue left here, we'll take care of that later. When it comes to build quality, at least, this has to be the best tablet in that price range. It has an all aluminum body, except for this top line where the camera and the logo is. I feel like that's plastic, but the rest of the body is all aluminum. And on the bottom, along with those speakers, is a USB-C port, while on the right side you have your volume rockers and the power switch. You also have your expandable memory here, which is very important. It does support a micro SD card. And I don't know if you can see here in the corner, if my camera would focus for a second, there is one long lost feature, and that is the headphone jack. Now let's just start it up and see what it's all about on the inside. And again, this tablet definitely packs a punch. You're not getting an OLED display, but you are getting a high refresh rate at 90 Hz. And it does support Samsung DeX, so with their case and keyboard combo, you can actually turn this into a small laptop. So they did shrink them a little bit across the board, but at 11 inches, it's still pretty good. There's also a front-facing camera here on the top or on the side, depending on how you want to look at it. So I'm gonna have to play around with it a bit more and then I'm gonna do a full review. But for now, looking at it from the build quality, form factor, design perspective, and these basic features that we know about, the headphone jack, expandable storage, a 90 Hz display, support for Samsung DeX, and much more, this looks like a pretty substantial upgrade. Now, if you want to be there for the full review, definitely subscribe to the channel and do all the YouTube stuff. Video over.